Hi guys, welcome to another video. We're back with the Sith Starfighter, and this is the parts you need. Just do a quick pause on these two pages, and this is the tech. So we've gone for more damage this time. We're using the positron ejector, which is the Deadeye cannon parts, and we got a lot of I've sort of scavenged a lot of X-class mods from my other ships that are in storage, because really if you've got them in storage and you can, you know, move the technology, store the technology, there's no point in having it in the ships really. So I've taken it, I've looked at all the ships and I've sort of gathered all my X-class mods together and put it in this ship. Thought it was quite fitting for the Sith Starfighter to have these experimental, illegal sort of mods in it. Maneuverability is quite good on this one. The damage is the king on this one. This is very high damage on that positron ejector. Fully upgraded. Okay guys, let's get into the build. So it's 3 mag-fueled landing thrusters this time. And then we're going with a Thunderbird class hab on the back two, one on top of that one, and then one in front of the lower one. And then a walkway on top of the second hab on the front of it. So Titan class landing bay on the back. And we'll go with the defense field in front of that landing thruster. Not really point in having any more than 3 landing thrusters, only 3 will show up in the tech anyway. So nice little space for booster shields there with that defense field. So I'm going to go with Azimuth-Class Reactors, but you can put whatever you want there, as long as it doesn't poke up into the cockpit, which I think the Zenith class would, but slightly, because the cockpit's going to go above that. So we're all set building. So we built forwards there with that Azimuth class reactor, and then put Medusa class on. Now we're coming off the side of that first Azimuth class reactor and all setting outwards. This is to put the wings of Aeron on the front. So that attaches to the side of that third Azimuth class reactor. That's not, you know, that's in a red state. So delete all those parts we used to do that now. Keeping those in place. So we're going to come off that Azimuth reactor again, build out by one, and then put our trim piece on the back to offset build, all setting backwards and underneath. Deleting those parts to get them out of the way so that we can put our nacelle rim. The Speedbird Nacelle Rim goes on, attaches to that. So now I'm going to build up and over the top to put it on the other side, so we don't have to offset all that stuff. We'll just leave that there for now. And then we'll get our Vesper Diffuser Rim, put it on the back of the other one. So round to the other side of the ship, and same thing again. Going to use that one we left there and come down. So duplicated a Speedbird Nacelle Rim, put it on this side. Delete these parts now, get them out of the way. Duplicate that one, move it across. Okay, so let's carry on with this side of the ship. So we're going to put this Speedbird Dome Rim on. That just attaches to that Azimuth class reactor. And then attach the other one to the back of the hab. Same thing on the other side. So we're about to put a walkway in the middle of these two pieces. This is just purely so that we can attach a torpedo launcher to the side of it, because if we try and use anything else, the torpedo launcher won't attach to it. So duplicating that walkway, and that goes in the middle of those two Speedbird Rim pieces. So now Speedbird dome section, which attaches to the nacelle rim underneath the other parts, and the Vesper rim that's underneath as well. Okay, so offset building again off the side of that Azimuth reactor. I'll place one azimuth on top of that. And then get the Vesper Diffuser, which attaches to the side of it. And then we can delete those two parts we used to do that, and attach another Vesper Diffuser to the side of the other one. So finishing off the back of it with this hard frame diffuser, just snaps to the back. So Medusa-Class Reactor, just placing it there to offset build from. And then use this Aeron cowling trim piece on the side of it, and duplicate the reactor and place it underneath that trim piece. Now we have to move the trim piece to the back of the reactor. Finger trouble there, press the wrong button. So we're placing the Medusa-Class Reactor there underneath that trim piece again, and another one beside it. So delete the other parts that we used to do that. So coolant distributor goes on the back of the that hab, clips right through the Medusa-Class reactors there, and a wide body thruster on the back of the coolant distributor. So we're going with some heavy scaffold now, so that we can attach some thrusters to it. So Arcadia heavy booster. Alright, we can put the cockpit on now. Putting that on after the Medusa-Class reactors, so that we get the full benefit of the 3 Medusa classes, which will show up in the tech. Vesper cowling just to finish off the back of that walkway, and then some Super Cruise airfoils on the side of that. So Aeron diffuser on the sides of the walkway, and some more that'll go underneath to finish off this the bottom of the hab. Look really cool underneath here, I think. So let's duplicate that one and put another one on the back, turn it round, and same the other side. Two more Aeron cowlings. So I think we're putting a ducting outlet on now on the top of this walkway. And this is the Deadeye cowlings now. 2 there, and then 1 sort of on the hood. torpedo launchers. Final 3 parts, I think this is. 2 on each side and then 1 underneath. Nice space for it there, that's pretty cool. So plenty of parts to spare on this one. I think we only use 61 parts, so if you can find any spare room for anything, have at it. Add some parts. Oh yeah. So a little look around just to see what she looks like. Really loving this ship. It's a little bit something different to what I've been building lately. More aggressive. I wanted to use those boosters for a while, those Arcadia boosters. Hello Games just done an amazing job on all these parts. So let's just change the color. I'm going to go with the inverted light and dark grey, I think it is. That kind of just like blends in all the parts together, because there's some parts that clip through and they got different shading depending on what color you choose. So I found this color kind of merges all the shades together. Plus it looks nice and aggressive, and it's a Sith Starfighter ship, so it's got to be aggressive looking. So this is the tech that we put on the ship in the build. This is what it looks like straight after building it. It all needs to be moved around and rearranged, and I actually make it S-Class, the ship S-Class, and put a lot more tech in there, as you saw at the beginning of the video. So I'm just going to show you what the cockpit looks like. So I'm putting in a couple of stairways to get up to the cockpit. So that's what she looks like out of the cockpit. Quite unique looking view, I think. That Vesper Diffuser we put on the front definitely doesn't clip into the interior of the cockpit at all, so it's pretty cool actually. So I'll just switch to third person and show you a little view of the freighter and some of my frigates. And yeah guys, if you want to see more builds like this, click on this playlist. Have a great time guys, see you in the next one.